Good morning to all. I am Visalakshi, Assistant Professor, Department of EEE in Thandai Periyar Government Institute of Technology, Vellore. So welcome to e-learning class, and today's lecture class about sequence impedance in unsymmetrical fault. So there are different sequence impedance. So let me see one by one. First, sequence impedance, which describes the behavior of the system under unsymmetrical fault condition. Also, by calculating the impedance by different elements to the flow of different phase current. Here, each element in power systems will offer impedance to different phase sequence of current, which may not be same. And in unsymmetrical fault condition, each piece of equipment will have three value of impedance. So to each sequence current. So here these are the three value of impedance: positive, negative and zero sequence. In previous we saw sequence current, okay, I1, 2, 0. Here for phase sequence Z1, Z2 and Z0. Here the impedance by an equipment or circuit to the positive sequence is called the positive sequence current. Okay, so here to flow the positive sequence current is a positive sequence, and it is numerically equal and displays each by 120 degree. So this one is for positive sequence, each are defined by 120 degree. Okay, and similarly negative sequence, to flow negative sequence current, here it is represented by here A2, B2, C2. And similarly for zero sequence, current flow alone flowing. Okay, and this is the representation for the zero sequence impedance. So main points to be here is, in three phase balanced system, each equipment or circuit will have only one impedance, okay, to positive or sequence current. And the positive and negative sequence impedance of linear, symmetrical and static circuits, means transmission lines, cables, transformers are equal, and it will be used in analyzing of balanced conditions. For zero sequence impedance, it depends upon the path which is taken by the zero sequence current. Also the path taken by the positive and negative current. So zero sequence impedance is usually different from positive or negative sequence impedance. And next we are going to see the different sequence of power system impedance. So here the impedance of power systems like generator, transformers, transmission line, etc. to positive, negative, zero sequence is determining the fault current in three phase balanced systems, unbalanced systems. And we are going to consider which does not fall in this. Okay, and different equipment we are going to discuss here: synchronous generator, transformer and transmission line. There is a condition for different power systems here. Only thing is, positive, negative and zero sequence impedance rotating machines will be different. Okay, and it will be equal to the synchronous impedance of the machine. This is for positive sequence. So positive sequence will be equal to the synchronous generator, and for negative sequence it will be less than the positive sequence impedance. Okay, so these are the different conditions for synchronous generator. And for zero sequence impedance, it is variable item, means value is not given. Okay, and it is to be assumed which is equal to be the positive sequence impedance. So for negative sequence it is less than positive. For zero sequence we are going to take equal to the positive sequence if the value is not given. Okay, and for transformer, next is transformer, and transformer it have same impedance with the reversed rotation. So positive, negative and impedance will be equal. Okay, this value will be equal to the impedance of the transformer. Only thing is with reversed phase rotation. Okay, so positive and negative sequence will be equal with a reversed phase rotation, and for zero sequence it depends upon the earth condition or connection. Okay, and here for earth current, zero sequence will be equal to the positive sequence current, or it will be infinite. Okay, so this is the given condition for transformer. And for transmission line, the positive and negative sequence are same. Okay, so impedance of the line is also normal. Okay, and phase rotation of the current will not make any difference in constant. And for zero sequence, it is greater than the positive sequence or negative sequence, same if the value is not given. Okay, so these are the different sequence of power systems. So we are going to analyze some of the unsymmetrical fault. Okay, the main assumption is EMF is of positive sequence. No current will flow in network other than due to the fault, and impedance of the fault is 0. Okay, phase R will be taken as a reference bus. Okay, or reference phase. Okay, so these are the different power systems for generator. Okay, for each phase sequence network. Okay, so these are the different phase sequence, and for positive sequence, and here it is a reference bus for a sequence of generator, negative sequence and zero sequence. Okay, so the conditions we are going to satisfy means what we told previously is for generator, negative sequence will be lesser than the positive, zero will be equal to the positive. So when you see the circuit diagram for positive and zero, both are equal for generator. Okay, and next for transmission line. So for transmission line, positive and negative will be equal. Okay, for transmission line. Okay, so positive sequence and negative is equal, and for zero sequence it may be equal to the 3 times of positive sequence if the value is not given. This is for transmission line. Okay, and here next is for transformer, positive sequence will be equal to the negative sequence. Okay, only the terminals are changed, but for positive and negative both are equal, means impedance of a transformer for positive means zero sequence. If there is a circuit for earth current, okay, or it is infinite, no through the circuit for earth current, means it is equal to the positive sequence. Only condition is for earth current. So these are the sequence for generator, transformer, transmission line. The last one is for load. Okay, and here for load, most probably all are equal. Okay, and this is your reference bus. Okay, for positive sequence, negative sequence, all are equal in load bus. So VA1, VA2, and similarly impedance load L1, L2, L0. Okay, so these are the sequence network for load. So after calculating, we'll be drawing the circuit like this. Okay, for generator, transmission line, transformer, load. And next is an important different types of fault. Okay, first we are going to see single line to ground fault. Okay, so here single line we are going to consider the three phases with earth neutral. Okay, so we are going to consider the circuit as a three phase with the earth as a neutral. Okay, and neutral, and here fault will be occurring in R phase. So this is my R phase, and here the fault will be occurring. Okay, so VR will be equal to 0, and B current and Y current also will be equal. So here we are going to find the sequence current. Why? Because VR is equal means it is a terminal potential. Okay, here it is a terminal potential or between neutral and R phase. Okay, here neutral and R phase. Okay, under line 2, and it is obviously equal to 0. To calculate the phase current in R phase, okay, so in previous video lecture we saw how to calculate phase current, positive, negative, zero sequence current. Okay, for 0 it is always equal to same. Okay, so I naught will be equal to 1/3 of IR, and similarly I1 for positive. So by applying the conditions we obtained, so all are equal, right? So IR, and similarly I2, IR, A square, IY. So these are the formulas, and here it is equal to 0. Why? Because here IB and IY is equal. So all the terms will be cancelled. Okay, so only IR will be there. So here from the obtained equation, I naught equal to I1 equal to 1/3 of IR vector. Okay, so next we are going to find the fault current. Okay, so here fault current, first the expression for fault current IR is derived. Okay, and then we are going to find for the sequence. So we are going to consider Z1, Z0, Z2 are the positive, negative and zero sequence of the generator. Okay, so here we are just having a closed loop. Okay, and just considering this as a NREN means from the previous equation. Okay, NREN. Okay, so NR earth, right? So NREN. So I'm just considering the closed loop from the previous equation. So I just obtained like this. Okay, so IR current will be flowing Z1, Z2, Z0. Okay, so we are going to write the in terms of Kirchhoff's law. Okay, so here ER will be equal to I1 Z1, I2 Z2 plus I0 Z0 plus VR. So we just having the condition VR is equal to 0 and IY and IP, right? So all are equal. In this all are equal. So just apply in previous equation. We just want to find what is I naught here. Okay, and then we are going to find the fault current. So here this is my fault current in R phase. So 3 times of I naught. What is I naught here? This is the equation. I'm just keeping this as equation 1. Okay, so fault current is obtained by the phase sequence in series from the equation 1, and my generated voltage is 3 times of ER. So IR will be equal to 3 times of I naught vector equal to 3 ER vector by Z1 vector plus Z2 vector plus Z0 plus ZE. What is ZE means? Earth. Okay, so we are just assuming. Okay, so if the fault impedance is ZE, the expression will be having if for 3 phase 3 times. Okay, and here if the neutral is not grounded, then the sequence zero sequence will be infinite and the fault current will be 0. Okay, and this is the formula to find the fault current in single phase line to ground. Okay, and related to this we are going to see the problem. 3 phase 50 MVA 11 kV generator is subjected to various fault, and the current so obtained in each fault are 2000 amps for 3 phase fault, 1800 amps for line to line fault, and 2200 amps for line to ground fault. We have to find the impedance of the generator. Okay, so here the condition is with respect to 3 phase, right? So fault current, okay, fault current IF is equal to IA, means for positive sequence. So A1 will be, I will be equal to V by Z. So that is where written EA1 by Z1. Okay, and here it is 2000 amps for 3-phase fault and 11 kV. Okay, so here it is 11 kV, so 11,000 by 3-phase root 3 times of Z1. So from this we obtained the Z1 value. Okay, and also we have to find in terms of per unit. Okay, 11 kV by 50 MVA. Okay, so this is from the previous video lecture, means kV square by MVA. So we just obtained 2.42 amps. Okay, and next we have to find is line to line fault. Okay, so here it is given line to line fault. In detail we'll be seeing in the next video lecture about line to line fault, double line to line fault. Okay, here A1 will be equal to E by Z1 plus Z2 by line to line fault, right? So here IF fault current will be equal to IP equal to minus of IC. So root 3 times of IA1. So just applying the formula root 3 times of EA1 by Z1 plus Z2, or we are just cross multiplying. Here it will be IF. Okay, so means IF means root 3 by IF and Z1 plus Z2. Okay, so after applying the all the given data, Z1 we just found 3.18 ohms plus Z2 we don't know, equal to root 3 times of what is EA1 is 11,000. Okay, 11,000 by 3 whole divided by 1800. Okay, so this is for line to line ground. It is given as 1800 amps. So by just solving we'll be obtaining what is Z2. So for as well as per unit and also in terms of ohms, 2.936. Okay, so next is we are going to consider the line to ground, and the current is given 2200 amps. Same we are going to find line to line. Okay, so Z1 plus Z2 plus Z0. We know what is Z1 and Z2. Okay, also IF we know. Just we are going to substitute the value, or we just cross multiply. Okay, so cross multiply, it will be better to find what is Z0 after cross multiplying the equations. Okay, 11,000 by root 3. Okay, 2200 amps is a fault current which is given in data. So from this we just obtained what is Z0, 2.55 ohms. In per unit 1.054 per unit. Okay, so this is the way to find line to line ground fault or line to ground fault. Okay, thank you.